right, we made it. I am a little late. I am so sorry, guys. So we are talking about the December box inside the Hyperlocal agent. So for those of you guys who are not sure what it is, we're going to talk about this thing right here. That's right. I am unboxing December. So if you have received your box, then feel free to unbox with me. If you haven't received the box or you have no idea what I'm talking about, stay on for this one. This one is December. And I'm going to try and see if I can move my computer back a little to get some room so you guys can see. How is everybody doing? I am curious. Everybody doing good? Let me know where you're tuning in from. And I'm going to talk a little bit about December, about events, and all the good stuff that we can still do. And who's feeling like the year is done, and who is feeling like there's still business out there? Like, let me know. Are you checked out for the year? Or are you checked in for the year? Which one is it? So the reason I'm asking is because I see a lot of the top producers right now checking out, which I think is phenomenal. I'm like, yeah, you guys go on your holiday, break, whatever you want to call it, because I'm going to double down on what I'm still looking to do. I am looking to gain more market share. And it's something that I think is really an opportune time right now, because so many people are like saying, oh, you know what, we'll pick it back up January 1st, right? Like, if your business can afford a 3-week vacation right now, that is awesome. However, you all know that next year we are having less transactions happening, and we still have a lot more agents in the business. That's just two facts that are there, right? Now, how we feel about it is up to us. How you feel is absolutely up to you. And what you feel like will then determine what your actions are. Now, I feel like I need to do a couple more things before the year is over. Not just in my farm, but also with my people. So what I've done was a little, right here, hot cocoa, free holiday photo, and letter to Santa event. So I want to talk a little bit about that. And this was also part of my mastermind on Thursday. So awesome. So let's get unpacking here. For those of you guys that have the box, this one is the Sphere and past client follow-up box. I know you guys are here for hyperlocal farming, but everybody, I tell everybody, if you are looking to start farming and you don't have a solid follow-up game in place, why are you farming? If you cannot properly follow up with the people that have trusted you, farming should not be on your immediate to-do list. Get your past clients locked down. And I want to share with you what happened at this event that I just ran. Okay, so this event, letters to Santa, free holiday photo, and hot cocoa bar, which was, by the way, run by my son. I've had a lot of people show up. And out of these, I've gotten 5 buyers for 2023. I am going in knowing exactly who to have conversations with, who do I need to talk to. Again, we have 5 buyers, 5 people where I know, hey, we're doing something in 2023. Now, this is already a great start to the year where I'm like, this is good. And this is why I want to make sure you have a follow-up game plan in your pipeline. These 5 people from here can also finance my mailings, my events, my everything inside my farm. So you see, from a business builder perspective, this one is a great way for you to make sure you're starting out with leverage. The box was filled to the brim with stuff, so I hope it made it all without opening to all of the people that already have gotten it. So we've changed a couple things. So if you've been on, you've seen this one here has now disappeared. So let me unbox December and how it looks. So there's a lot in there for our December box. Okay, so our December box, the reason we have this one is to also spoil ourselves a little bit. So let's start here on some popcorn. All right. Yes. Who doesn't like popcorn? Let's start there, right? The popcorn is vanilla flavored. It is delicious. Yes, absolutely delicious. I've had it back before, and it is so good. Again, just spoiling ourselves a little bit for the holidays. Also, we've added a cute little sold sock. So for all those holiday parties you're going to, make sure you wear your little sold socks. These are super cute. So they are coming in so many different, sizes, from size 5 to 9 for adults. So it fits most people. What else we got in that one is our note cards. Let me get the note cards out. So the note cards, you guys know I am a colored envelope kind of person. And these here are coming, oh, there you go. Okay. These here, they are holiday themed, so you can just simply write them. Something that you could put in them is $1 scratch off, for example, for your past clients. If you're seeing people right now that are just saying like, hey, there's stuff going on in their life, there's been, I don't know, a dog that passed away, feel free to send it to them. They do have these super cute little keys on there. Okay, so 25 note cards, write one a day. It's something that is there to help you remain in front of your past clients, your sphere. It's a personal touch. When was the last time you got a note card sent? And what you do with it? I just found one in my car this morning that I've gotten from a member, and I've still held on to it. Like, it didn't make it into the trash, which is really, really amazing. So the note cards do come with little stickers, so you can seal it, and it says handwritten with love. Okay, so right there, so you can seal them. And then the mastermind, the little box comes with the December mastermind. We've had a little bit of an issue with the recording, so it is now uploaded in the portal. So the mastermind right here, it comes with the box, so you do not pay $7 for it as part of the box. And if you are only having the mastermind, it is uploaded as well. So that's in the box. And then I like to be organized. So this one here is like a super cute little receipt catcher, because I always have receipts, and yes, taxes, right? We're all dreading it. So maybe you can see it in the back. It has little tabs. You can organize it. It is super, super cute. You can stick it in your purse. You can leave it in your car. You can just simply hand this one over to an assistant if you have one. Super easy to use and getting you on track for 2023. And then here we have our notebook letter to Santa. It always comes with a cute little thing that you can cut out and frame on the back. It says magic is believing in yourself. If you can do that, you can make anything happen. Absolutely agree with that one. And again, letter to Santa is our mastermind topic that we covered on Thursday. So you have here the theme of the month. It's a little bit of magic and a whole lot of belief. You have your action steps right there. Those are all on there. And then we've incorporated this little one by request of our members as something that you can now take with you. So it's no longer attached to the box. It is something that you can put in your purse. It is your follow-up, okay? Comment on 5 people's statuses on your SOI. Want to make sure you send a video text. This is supposed to keep you accountable for your day-to-day. These are not difficult tasks, okay? Checkmark style, so check it off, get it done. And then we also have a special swag shop just for box subscribers, and then just some notes you want to do. So the box itself came together because of the holidays being super busy, right? Like, everybody is hustling and bustling, and it's hard to connect with people. The problem is, if you are not connecting with people, if you're not having the conversations that are important, without these conversations, you're missing business opportunities, right? So I want to make sure that you are able to get in front of people that you've talked to already, in front of people that have done business with you. And this box comes with a mailer. Now let me share with you a couple of these mailers. Let's see. Open. Let's use this one. And there's, again, different companies. So I'm going to show you a couple different ones just so you can see how this makes a difference on you and your brand and how it's not cookie cutter. Like, that's the important part. People that receive this mailer are people in your sphere, right? People that know you, and it doesn't matter what brand you're with. The only thing that matters to them is you, because you were the person that was there opening the doors, navigating everything around, right? So in addition to this, there's a digital component, which obviously is the mastermind. And I'm just gonna start sharing my screen. I hope it's loading. As I say, no chocolate, no chocolate. Let's see. Let me open it up. Share screen. Who's running a December event? So much fun. Love all the things. And thank you to put the daily test as a sheet. Socks are so much fun. Awesome. I am so glad that, and this is one of our box subscribers. So you see, people are really liking it. You know what? I'm just going to share my entire screen, which, again, going to look funky for a minute. Let's see. Okay, that worked. So this one here is Monique. She is with Fathom Realty. These are her brand colors. So you can see this one is her, and it reflects her and her brand. Hope everybody can see that. This one here is Mari. And again, Mari has a similar style, but not exactly the same. I'm obsessed with her new picture, by the way. It looks really, really cool. This one here is Joanne. And Joanne, also very different style. She owns her own boutique brokerage in Idaho. So she follows up with her past clients in the most leveraged way possible. Karen, same here, EXP agent with a strong brand for Harper Homes Real Estate. And you see that there is consistency across the board, but very different. Lucia, again, Lucia, Realty One Group, okay, very fun brand, very different brand. And the importance for me was to make sure that everybody felt reflected in these mailers. So we designed these for them. They're part of the box, and then we do connect with our preferred printer. So this way you have the opportunity to get them printed at a reasonable cost. So you saw the December mailers to just make sure they're designed. Okay, so that is the Business Builder box. We want to make sure you guys stay in front of your past clients. Again, I know everything hyper local, it sounds like, you know, a great thing, and I hope you have geographic farming on your list. But if you don't have your past clients on lockdown, why are we trying to convince people that don't know us yet to work with us, right? So let's make sure we clean up our own house first, and that is what the goal is of the Business Builder box. So I want to see if there's any questions that you guys have for anything farming related. Before I go, I have a fun surprise for you guys. So I have put together a free training, and the free training is 3 weeks. So every Tuesday, I'm going to hop in for geographic farming, and I'm talking about 3 topics. I'm talking about geographic farming and mailers. I'm talking about geographic farming and video, and I'm talking about geographic farming and events. So these 3 trainings are happening starting December 13th. Who wants an invite? Who would love to say? Again, they're absolutely free. You can just really get some ideas of what you want to do in your farm. Let me see if I can pull it up. And the reason I did it is because I really wanted you to have the entire picture of what farming will entail. Let's see, I think I called it geo farming. I'm going to pull it up for you guys. Hopefully it's the right link. Yes, it is. Okay. All right, let me open this up. Sorry, lots of screen sharing today. So the geofarming series, I really wanted to make sure that I gave you as much information as possible. So this one here is your 2023 geographic farming plan for real estate agents. People ask me all the time, I want to have a plan. I want to have a plan. This will be most likely the best possible plan for me to give you without being custom to you and your farm. And the reason that you should never, ever, ever see anybody give you a geographic farming plan to follow is because your farm is unique. You're unique, your farm is unique, your business is unique, the people in your farm are unique. Trying to put everybody over the same concept is just like, generic postcards, a method of failure. So I really want to dive deep into a lot of different things, and I am covering 3 different parts of it. So the farming series is starting on the 13th. We have another training session on the 20th of December and another one on the 27th. So for those of you guys, let me see if I can drop it in. I don't know if I can drop it in the comments. Let's see. You know what? I will just simply go back afterwards on comment on all the comments that say me for the training and drop you the link. And this way you'll have it as a notification. But this training is, again, absolutely free. And it's talking about your geographic farming success for 2023. I want to make sure you have geographic farming on your list, right? After you have your past clients on lockdown. Again, make sure you have a plan. And this doesn't have to be the business builder box, but make sure you have your past client follow-up on lockdown, okay? So if you're adding geographic farming, which you guys are in a hyper-local group for a reason, I'm assuming you either are farming or you want to start farming. I guess let me poll the group. Who in here is thinking about farming and who in here is already farming? Let me know in the comments. But I want to make sure that you have so many ideas to implement for 2023. And some of the ideas that we're going to cover is how to leverage mailers to 3x your reach. I want to make sure that you're not increasing your budget right now, because let's be honest, what you should be doing is cutting your budget. Okay, you should be cutting unnecessary expenses. I want you to cut the fat from your business. I want to make sure you cut the fat from 2020 and 2021, right? The excess money that we had in 2020 and 2021 because selling real estate was easy, okay? I want to make sure you're trimming all these things that you really don't need for 2023. I want to make sure you are creating a highly profitable business, ideally with a highly profitable geographic farm. So I want to make sure we're also learning how to nurture people at scale, because one-on-one meetings are great, right? Getting conversations, following up with people on text. Yes, this is all awesome. But is it scalable? Because you are busy. You have a lot of other hats you're wearing other than being a real estate agent, right? So I want to make sure it's scalable. I also want to make sure that you're creating demand of what you and your services with neighborhood events. So this is where we're going to talk about know exactly what to send, solidify your business inside a hyper-local area. I want you to safeguard against competition, also discount brokers, and I want you to cut out these unnecessary expenses and increase your profit margins. I want you to grow your business in 2023. These trainings that I do always come with a ton of action items. Like there's so many action items that I give you in any of my trainings because I do believe that there's too much fluffiness, there's too much theory out there. So if you've been on one of my trainings, it is always action-packed with stuff. Maybe I can, put together some sort of workbook or something. No promises, probably not. But bring a pen and paper, okay? Bring a pen and paper, bring a workbook. And I want to make sure that you're getting so many ideas out of this. Like how many of you guys are struggling to create video content, right? You're like, why even video content hyper locally? I'm going to share with you a couple. I don't want to be in video. My voice sounds funny, right? Any of this, I'm going to share with you how you can still leverage video without it inside your farm. Not to like, jump all over TikTok, but to make sure you actually have something strategic in place that's easy. So getting back into farming, let's see right there. Getting back into farming, so starting over, right? There's nothing wrong with that. Say farming is something that you can start over, because if people like different farms, same farm, let me know. But people can always come back to something, right? Farming is something where you probably have seen it work a little, and then you went and chased a shiny, glitzy object somewhere because somebody said like, oh my gosh, look at my Facebook leads at $1.23. And I have a lot of thoughts on that one for various things, because if it becomes available, oftentimes it's so watered down, it doesn't work anymore, right? Let's see, we got 2023 is the year to be the better version of ourselves. Yes, why not, right? Let's improve. So let's make sure we have the plan, follow the plan, and stop chasing the shiny, glitzy objects that are out there. Again, it's a completely free training. If you do want to attend it, just drop me in the comments. We'll go back through it and drop it in. But you have to start somewhere. And I'm a big believer in starting with a training, okay? Free training to get you really positioned in the best possible way. Like, you need the information. I just had a conversation with somebody, and the question was about sharing what I provide on my team. I have a very small team, and I don't just hire people because they want to. I want to make sure I hire people based on giving them the information first. And that's the same with lead generation, right? So what I always do is I give people all the information possible. And that is with action items. So you can see, what is it that I really need to do? What is it that I need to commit to? Am I even willing to commit to this? And then from there, you can make a decision. Like the people that are out there currently saying like, hey, he has $1.23 Facebook lead. Okay. What was the budget on that? How much did you spend up front? Was that a cold audience, or did you already have grown an audience? Giving people the results without giving them the behind the scene is the worst possible thing for you to make decisions of where you should start doing lead generation. So again, this training series, I'm just going to host it towards the end of the year. It'll be a lot of fun. I have a lot of my content parts of it written out, so I'm excited for it. I'm excited to go back to training. I'm excited to go back a lot more to trainings for 2023. I love trainings. It's just where I know I can have the rubber hit the road, and I know I can help agents become faster. And that is really super, super exciting to me, to just make sure, your farm is starting to look like this. I don't think I can zoom in anymore. But this one here is the goal. The goal is to make sure you have a farm that pays your bills. There's money in your farm to help you make 2023 an amazing year. So if I want to talk a little bit about, for my 2023 looking ahead, what do I see looking ahead? So I just told you I had my event for my past clients. That was the business builder box I showed you. And if you do want to get on the wait list for the business builder box, let me know, because we have literally sold out everything on them. So I don't have it anymore, but just drop wait list below and I can get you on the wait list for February. So there won't be anything till February. But this event here is what has gotten me 5 buyers so far for 2023. Okay. So again, that was letter to Santa, free holiday photo, hot cocoa bar. Okay. The event itself ran me $200. Okay. $200. That was it. I spent $200 and I had 5 people tell me, I'm buying a house in 2023 with you. I'm like, awesome. And I know these are motivated, not just, oh, I think I want to buy one. I know they have a reason that they're going to be buying. So they don't care that the interest rate right now is under 7% because their reason is so compelling that it will make them make the move. Okay, so there's 5 buyers there. Then for geographic farming, I have started a couple conversations with my neighbors already, and I can tell you that there's off the bat probably 3 to 5 listings that I know of without even having done any marketing for 2023. Like, that is the power of tapping into your sphere and tapping into your database and then tapping into your farm. Okay, so those are 10 deals that are sitting here, and it is the beginning of December where I know it's going to be okay. It's going to be good. Okay, so I want you to have that same feeling of being secure in your business, but it starts with laying the foundation. It really starts with making sure you have the solid foundation that you need. So first things first, get your sphere organized with your past clients. Make sure your follow-up is in place. And again, that's what we do with this one. So if you've gotten this one, this is where your follow-up is put in place. If you are done with that, and you know what, a past client works with me, we're done, and you know what their life as a past client looks like, that's awesome. That's awesome. Then move on to finding new people. Move on to geographic farming, right? Move on to knowing that, hey, I've already had conversations with people. People don't wake up, roll out of bed the next morning, and are saying like, oh my gosh, I think I want to sell my house today. Most people have a plan, and it's oftentimes a long-term plan. Something needs to happen in their life that triggers then their move. People know that trigger. People are anticipating that trigger. When my children graduate, I'm going to move from this house. 2 years after my children graduate, when my adult child is 18 years old, and I don't have to be in the state anymore based on custody battles, right? Whatever it is, you are able to determine when is that trigger going to trigger that move. People know. You just don't know because, the people don't share that with you unless you start having conversations. And for that reason, I'm a big believer in geographic farming, getting to know people, having people see you out in the community, getting people to trust you, and knowing that you are able to have their back when the time comes. So I hope this was helpful for somebody. And again, we're going to go back through, drop the training link. You're going to hear a lot more about the training in the next couple of weeks because we have like 8 days to promote the training. So if you do want to do me a favor and you would love to have your brokerage attend, I would love to have your entire brokerage on there because I really think this is a training that needs to be out there and be heard by a lot of people. If geographic farming is on their list, like I know there's people out there. I actually just had a Tom Ferry coach reach out and ask me about my geographic farming success, where I'm like, amazing. Like, I have coaches from the coaching companies reaching out. So I really hope that you're willing to share the training. Remember, people can only get so good at one geographic farm. And I'd rather have you have a collaboration partner in a neighboring town or somewhere that you can be accountable with. So don't shy away of sharing trainings with people because I know it's going to help somebody pay the bills, put the kids through extracurricular activities, pay for tutors, pay for rent. Again, I nannied. I'm like, I was not making the money I'm making now. I grew what I have based on continuing to educate myself, continue to train, continue to learn more and more and more, where I now have built an amazing business that I'm really, really in love with. And that is something that I want to share. This is something that I have been sharing inside this group. This is something that this group has allowed me to share. And this is something where I want to get a lot louder and a lot more vocal for 2023. And I would love, love, love your help. So, all right, all that said, all the hugs and feelings, thanks for tuning in on a Monday Momentum. And I'm going to give you guys a sneak peek of the geographic farming series next Monday on our next Momentum one. Bye for now.